Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got some truly heartbreaking and unbelievable news coming out of Florida. Rapper Kodak Black has reportedly collapsed in court after the judge sentenced him to life in prison. Yeah, you heard that right, life. The courtroom went from quiet to chaos in seconds. Fans online are shocked. The hip-hop community is in disbelief, and everyone's asking one question. How did it come to this? Let's break it all down, from what happened inside that courtroom to Kodak's emotional reaction, the legal history that led him here, and how the world is responding. According to multiple reports, Kodak walked into court calm, maybe even hopeful. He had his family there, a few close friends, and his lawyers by his side. They've been fighting hard for months, pushing for leniency. But when the judge began reading the sentence, the mood shifted. The courtroom grew silent. Kodak's head was down, his hands clasped tightly together. And then, those words came out. Life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. Witnesses say Kodak's face went blank. For a few seconds, he didn't move. Then suddenly, his knees gave out. He collapsed right there on the courtroom floor. Security and medics rushed over while his mother screamed from the back. "No, not my son." People who were there said it was one of the most emotional moments they've ever seen in court. To really understand this, we gotta rewind, because this story didn't just start today. Kodak Black, whose real name is Bill Capri, has been in and out of legal trouble since his teenage years. He came up in the streets of Pompano Beach, Florida, and even after making it big, those streets never really left him. He's faced charges for weapons possession, drug cases, and probation violations. But this latest case, the one that got him life, was tied to multiple parole violations and a major federal investigation that reportedly connected Kodak to serious criminal activity. His legal team tried to argue that Kodak was changing his life, that he'd been focusing on music, staying out of trouble, and even doing charity work. But prosecutors claimed he'd crossed the line too many times. And the judge? He made it clear he was done giving second chances. After the collapse, Kodak was helped back up and placed in a wheelchair. Witnesses said tears were rolling down his face. His lawyer tried to calm him down, whispering that they would appeal, but Kodak just kept shaking his head. His mother broke down completely, crying uncontrollably and calling his name. Other family members were escorted out by marshals, and you could feel the heartbreak in that room. No cameras were allowed, but people described it like a scene from a movie, except it was real life. Just imagine that. One moment you're a platinum-selling artist with millions of fans. The next, your life is over in the eyes of the system. As soon as the news hit social media, #FreeKodak started trending. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok were flooded with reactions. Videos of fans crying, people replaying his old songs, and tributes calling him one of the most misunderstood artists in the game. One fan tweeted, "They gave Kodak life? Man, the system never gave him a chance."
I'm really starting to feel bad for Kodak, y'all. Maybe something did happen to him while he was in prison. Because this man is not normal no more. This is not the Kodak I'm used to.
October 11th, 11:52 a.m., Nami Red Heart Fire. Even fellow rappers started speaking up. Lil Durk posted, "Prayers for my boy Kodak, this one hit hard." Boozy Badass went live saying that they're doing Kodak dirty. He don't deserve no life sentence. But not everyone agreed. Some critics said this was bound to happen, that Kodak had too many chances and eventually it was going to catch up. October 11th, 11:52 a.m., Nami Red Heart Fire. Right now, Kodak's legal team is preparing to file an appeal. They believe the judge was too harsh, and that new evidence could possibly reduce his sentence. His lawyer released a statement saying, "We will continue to fight for Bill Capri. This sentence is excessive and unjust." Kodak's mother also said in an emotional post, "My son ain't no monster. He just needed time to grow. Please keep praying for him." If the appeal goes through, there's a small chance the sentence could be changed. But if it doesn't, Kodak might spend the rest of his life behind bars. It's a tragic situation for him, his family, and his fans who grew up on his music. October 11th, 11:52 a.m., Nami Red Heartfire. No matter how you feel about Kodak Black, you can't deny his impact. From Tunnel Vision to Super Gremlin, he gave us music that spoke to pain, struggle, and survival. But now, the man who once rapped about escaping the streets might be trapped by them forever. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think the sentence was fair, or was it way too extreme? If you're new here, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future updates on this developing story. This is your channel name, and until next time, stay safe, stay real, and keep your head up.